G'day everybody, I'm the Red Scar, this is Red Scar Gaming. Today's game 5 of my Wilds of Eldraine draft with a Simic Adventures deck, which I've certainly had faster decks, but this seems to be doing alright sometimes. It's probably reliable is the best word to use, but it has its moments when it's really good and has its moments when it's not quite so good. Though I suppose I should note, it seems to be that my opponent is the one that's beating me, rather than like my bad luck or something. Let's see how I go against Mantiquilla. I'll assume that's how it's pronounced. Okay, that'll be an interesting hand, because I go turn 1 Gingerbrute, turn 2 Bear Down if I have to, or even Titanic Growth if I have to. I can actually go turn 2 Goose Mother if I really want, but we'll see what happens. I have options. We'll see how that goes. I'm not betting huge sums of money on it, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Gingerbrute gets in and attacks for 1. I might actually go Swamp straight away. Not so much because I need swamps anytime soon, but partly just to keep my opponent not quite sure what colours I'm playing. In fact, I might have go Crystal Grotto next after that. Though I sort of need a spell rather than land at the moment. Yeah, 3 mana cost spell. Oh look, I could play Goose Mother next turn, couldn't I? And it would be a 3/3 flying. That's not bad at all. Looks like my opponent's playing Dimir. Okay, destroy target creature. I'm pretty sure that's going to be Gingerbrute. And he'll get a food token next turn, so he'll take my Gingerbread Man and eat him. Ventress Transmuter, I think I'll hang on to that one. And look, I could go Bear Down on Witch's Vanity, couldn't I? Partly because that Wicked Roll is good when good, but the food token's not useless either. And yeah, look, I'm sure that my opponent has something better that I could be casting that on, but in this turn, it's not the worst thing maybe, and especially seeing as I'm slightly beating my opponent anyway. Okay, let's go and island, and I think, if I go Ventress Transmuter, yeah, no, look, if I go Ventress Transmuter, it turns that into a 1/1, doesn't really do anything else. So what I might do is play Goose Mother for X equals 2, which will basically help me, get a bit of food and dominate the skies for the moment. Over dramatizing slightly, but that's all right. Hey, it's YouTube. I'm allowed to over dramatize something. It's probably how I got all my subscribers, because of over dramatizing, being dramatic. But yeah, he's not going to attack with that anytime soon. Looks like he's going basically Fairy Tribal or something. I'm thinking, do I want to go Croaking Curse on the Witch? Probably not, because it still has Menace. Yeah, though what else do I do, really? I could just play Transmuter, like, straight up. What I might do, actually, is go attack with the Goose Mother, and sack a food. Yeah, I would like something other than a land, but that's alright. I'll let that get through. I know my opponent is going to outpace me for the moment, but I might just press what advantage I've got. Partly because next turn I can play Stormcalc Vanguard, which, okay, he's not exactly hasn't done very well at all, really, but so far. But he, at the very least, is a major threat. Though I'll note my opponent didn't play any other spells this turn. So, he might have something removal counter, something like that. Hollow Scavenger, therefore, makes a pretty good move. Look, I think actually the Vanguard's going to essentially make player cast Counterspell. But I might just have to put up with it because he's going to play something anyway. Yeah, Spellstarter. There we go. Not too surprised. Okay, so yeah, I'll attack with the Goose Mother again. Yeah, though noting that now my opponent will match me where I am, though I do have Titanic Growth, so I can, maths-wise, basically get a free attack in, and I can still play Ventress Transmuter, better call it Maneuver, and I'll have other things to do, so what I might go, Hollow Scavenger, with food, and I think I'll go Curse Roll on the Cleek, partly because if anything's going to be a threat, it'll be him. And the Scavenger, at least as it stands, can't block either of these, so I'm just thinking, should I even bother keeping the food token? I think I will, yeah, attack with Goose Mother, sack food, draw card. Ooh, Curse of the Werefox is a good card to have, because I can take out the Duelist, or the Witch if that seems to be the better case at the time. My opponent's attacking for 6. Yeah, I do have to be a little bit careful, because, well, actually more than a little bit, because my opponent, especially leaving mana up, could very well be countering spell. So what I might do is go Curse of the Werefox to make sure, as best I can say, to get rid of Dreaming Duelist, and make Goose Mother a little bigger in the process, and at least get rid of any counter spells he might have. Oh, okay, that's an interesting little note there. Okay, what I'll do then, I'll go Titanic Growth on Goose Mother. Because, yeah, sure, you can negate if you want, but I'll still kill you. I'll still take out the Duelist. My opponent is still threatening lethal though, so we've just got to keep that in mind. In fact, he's definitely threatening lethal, though so am I. I can swing for 8. It's a bit of a risk, because my opponent could very well just, yeah, could have very well just gone destroy target, tapped creature or something like that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That was a close game, all told. Yeah, though I suppose it's basically my opponent snuck in some damage, and that's not quite the term, but got damage in, and I sort of hit enough times, I hit enough large times to do lots of damage. Yes, I speak English apparently. Anyway, I'm only Australian. So, okay, thank you for watching that one, and I'll see you next time.